Good day, backyard pickers. This here is a Collings D2H, the world's most powerful bluegrass cannon. If you're like me, you feel very lucky with this in your hand. The 14-fret dreadnought is the most popular steel string acoustic body style in the world, and the reason has to do with its depth and also its chunky backside. This is a girthy boy. He is fat. He is not Austin fat. He is San Antonio fat. And because of that, he's got a great lower end. And the bass of a guitar is very rare. Most guitars don't have a nice bass end. But it's great for vocal accompaniment because most people sing in a mid-range. So you have the mid-range you're singing in, right? And then you have something below it. Sounds great if you have a stand-up bass, right? Well, short of a stand-up bass, you can use your alternating bass lines, and you can sing over it, and then you can have a flute or a trumpet or something on the high end that can give you a big dynamic range, and that creates a great sound for the ear. What Collings does better than almost any other guitar maker is they handpick their wood. Okay, that's the first thing. It starts with good ingredients. It's just like cooking a meal. If you start with a good quality piece of meat, you're way more likely to have a great dish on your plate at the end of the day. That's a fact. They know what they're doing. Their luthiers hand pick and voice the wood for each guitar. They cure it properly, and that goes a long way. But I think what makes Collings way better than most of these other even specialty guitar makers is their bracing. They use a scalloped pre-war X-brace. And what that means is they selectively remove wood that is used to support the top. So they're intentionally weakening the top, which makes 90% of the sound in an acoustic guitar. Why would you do that? Well, to understand that, you have to think about the signal chain of an acoustic guitar. This is how an electric guitar works too, but way more so with an acoustic because of the hollow body. You start by vibrating the strings. The strings vibrate the bridge. The bridge, in turn, vibrates the solid top, which creates the sound that leaves the sound hole and shoots into your ear and makes you happy. That's how a guitar works. It's all about vibration and the physics of these three things connecting. Well, if you have too much bracing, the top doesn't resonate as much. Neither does the bridge. In fact, not only does Collings scallop the bracing, but the X brace, which supports the top in a Collings guitar, is located right here, about an inch below the sound hole. Well, in a typical guitar, it's located an inch further south, further stiffening the bridge and reducing the tonal response of the instrument. So Collings, amazing. And this is what Martin did before 1940. This is like a pre-war Martin you're playing. Why isn't Martin doing this anymore? Why aren't these big manufacturers doing this anymore? Well, the custom guitars sometimes are like this, right? But production line instruments aren't made with luthiers overseeing every step, so they can't undermine the structural integrity of the instrument by willy-nilly reducing the bracing. That's just not the way nowadays guitars are made. So you have a new instrument that it plays like a 1930 Martin. It's insane. And if you come to Austin, you can tour their factory. It's a cool place. Bill Collings, before he passed away, God rest his soul, signed every instrument. He signed this bad boy. There's his cursive. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to show you the dynamics of this instrument with a Beatles song off the White Album, which I'm going to play in the key of D. The key of dreadnought. See what you think. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is a singer with the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Obladi Oblada, life goes on. Bra la la la, life goes on. Obladi Oblada, life goes on. Bra la la la, life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her she begins to sing. Obladi Oblada, life goes on. Bra la la la, life goes on. Obladi Oblada, life goes on. Bra la la la, life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home, sweet home. With a couple of kids running in the yard, Desmond and Molly Jones, happily ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening Molly's singing with the band. Obladi Oblada, life goes on. Bra la la la, life goes on. Obladi Oblada, life goes on. Bra la la la, life goes on. If you want some fun, what? Take Obladi Oblada. I know what you're thinking. Is this a 6-string or only a 5? Well, being that this is the most powerful bluegrass canon in the world, you gotta ask yourself a question. Do you feel lucky? I do. See you next time.